Hello everyone, my name is Samuel Breslin. I am the Solar Gators Electrical Integration Lead, and this is the first in a series of videos about how to use all the tools that we use in Solar Gators. Essentially, I'll be teaching you all the things that you need to know to make valuable contributions to the Solar Gators teams. So these first few videos are going to be about how to use Altium and how we design the printed circuit boards that go on our car. And the second half of the videos will be about embedded C programming and how we program all of the videos on our car. So, like I said, we're going to start with some Altium. So, just go ahead. I'm going to assume that you already have Altium downloaded and your license set up. So you're just going to go ahead. If you're having troubles with that, please go ahead and DM me. I'm going to leave the link to the Altium student license website in the description of this video. But if you have issues with this, there is a secondary way of getting it through the University of Florida that I can help you with. So, like I said, we're just going to go ahead and open up Altium. Let me close this project. So when you open up Altium, assuming you don't have any projects open, this is the screen that you should see. You're going to want to make sure that you're signed in up here in the top left corner and that your licenses are all set up correctly. So this is the home page of Altium. Over here on the left, you can see we have the Projects Explorer panel. And so the first thing that we're going to do is open up a new project in Altium. So we're going to File, New Project, and we're going to go ahead and name the project Integration Board Demo, and hit Create. Right click on, so this is going to give us an empty Altium project. We're going to go ahead and right click on the name of our project and hit Add New to Project and Schematic. This is going to give us an empty schematic. The schematic file allows us to choose all of the parts that we're going to put on our PCB, as well as choose how they're going to be connected. Next, we're going to create a PCB file. So we're going to do Add New to Project. Right click on the name of your project again, hit Add New to Project and PCB. This is going to create an empty PCB file, which allows us to place the actual footprints of the parts physically, how they'll relative to each other, as well as route the connections between them and define them electrically. So let's go ahead and right click on sheet 1 and rename it. I'm going to go ahead and call it board demo. And I'm going to name the PCB the exact same thing. You don't have to do this. That's not something that's required. So right click on it and rename it. Board demo. Okay, and that's going to give us an empty PCB file. Now, so like I said, we have our schematic file and our PCB file. And now we need some way of putting parts on them. So there's two main ways to put parts in your schematics and PCB files. We're going to start on the schematics file and go to Panels down in the bottom right corner and go to Components for the first way. This is going to give you a list of the libraries that you have installed. I don't particularly like these base libraries that already come installed with Altium. And so there's a second way, or there's a way to import libraries that I'm going to show you in a moment. The other way to import parts and footprints without having to do that is to go to Panels, Manufacturer Part Search, and that's going to allow you to look up different parts from different manufacturers. So the one that we're going to try is the main IC that we're going to be using on the integration board that we're going to be designing and following videos. That is the STM32F072RB T6. Go ahead and select that. Right click on the part and hit place. This particular component, the schematic symbol, is split into two parts. I hit escape there to stop placing the part. It's going to place another part if you don't hit escape. But this particular component is split into two schematic symbols, although it is one component, and we'll dive deeper into that later. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of that. And now I'm going to show you how to import libraries of components. The libraries that I'm going to be importing come from a YouTuber known as Phil's Lab. He has amazing videos in Altium, particularly designing things in Altium around the STM microcontrollers, and I highly recommend those videos, and they're what this video is largely based around. So we're going to go to his GitHub account here. His GitHub is PMS 67, and the repository you can find them in is Altium Designer Libraries. So you're going to go ahead and download that, download the zip file, unzip the zip file, and the two files that you're going to need are the schematic library and the footprint library. So like I said, once you have those downloaded, go ahead and go back to your Altium account. Right click on your integration board project, hit add existing to project. We're going to navigate to wherever you have those files stored, and you're going to want to go ahead and import those. I'm not sure why I have that there. I'm going to go ahead and delete that. And grab those two library files. That's going to create a library folder for you, and you're going to have these two libraries. So now, when you go back to Panels, Components, and you click on that drop-down library, you will have the schematic library for Phil's lab. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and try and place a component from that library. Panels, Components, Schematics, and I'm just going to do a generic resistor. And right click on it and hit place, and that's going to give you your resistor. Awesome. So like I said, this is how you set up a project in Altium. And yeah, this is that's really about it. Thank you.